Hi there, these comments are for YK, and I am Michael from OTC Online TOEFL and you sent me a writing practice test yesterday. Now, you're one of my TOEFL writing, uh, actually, you're not a TOEFL writing bootcamp student, but you are enrolled in my online TOEFL course. And I know this is not part of your particular service, but I want to spend some time talking about your essay. You need to make some improvements in your paragraphing. And I think that's going to improve your overall organization, which will help you get a higher score. So I'm going to take a few minutes to take a look at your essay. So, first of all, I'm going to put you at 3.0 out of 5, 20 points out of 30. That's a score that I'm giving you right now. So, if you look at the rubrics, I think right at the low 3 area, you have somewhat developed explanations, examples. I think that's probably the biggest problem is your organization. Then you have unity, progression, coherence, though connection of ideas may be occasionally obscured. I think there was some confusion in your introduction, and then some inconsistent facility with sentence formation and word choice, right? Okay, so the first thing that really threw me off was these two different paragraphs here, right? So here you say some will face their stress through hobbies, communication, alcohol, or doctors. And then you have another paragraph. I think the most effective way to deal with stress is to play basketball. Basketball can reduce stress in the most common ways. So you need a more specific thesis here that basically connects to these body paragraphs. It's almost like you could combine these. The first paragraph maybe can be combined, and then you end with this particular, or you end with here. This is kind of your thesis, and then you have your first body paragraph, then your second body paragraph, then your third one. So if you put here first, you got to put second, then you put third, then you have the conclusion, right? You may say to sum up. So maybe that's something you can work on is try to show a little bit better connection of your ideas. And let's look at this one paragraph. So basketball will wash away a large amount of body waste such as ammonia and salts. You need to develop each body paragraph so it kind of looks like this one, right? Each paragraph should be pretty balanced. So to have that really short paragraph, then a longer one, and then a little bit shorter, you want to be a little bit more consistent there. Notice in this paragraph, while you're playing basketball, it's necessary to communicate with your teammates in order to win the match. Besides, basketball gives you the opportunity to make new friends. Being around others motivates you, which can relieve anxiety and steer you away. So you're not really giving any specific examples in there to help illustrate these points. You're saying some general benefits of playing basketball, but you want to go beyond that. You want to go to the specific examples. Try to move away from the you or the your point of view. Focus on the I point of view. Do you play basketball? Do you know anyone else who plays basketball? And can you explain how that person, either you or the person that you're talking about, how did that person improve his or her socialization by playing the sport? So you need to draw on those personal experiences a little bit better, and I think that will help you a lot. So I think you need a little bit better structure, and then you have quite a few language use issues. I'll just give you one example in the beginning. It says, in my country, Japan, instead of there are, you could probably say, a large number of workers, I would just put feel stressed because of their heavy work. From the government's yearly statistics, it is known that many Japanese, you forgot to put, are pressured passive voice with stress from their work until death. So in this case, in each sentence, or actually in that one sentence there, you have a problem with the verb here. You put felt if you said there are a large number of workers feeling stress, or just say a large number of workers feel stress, and then you need to say that many Japanese are pressured. So you have problems with your verbs, problems with passive voice. So if I went through every line, I would continue to make correction after correction after correction. So that also is going to bring down your score. So I think it would be good for you. Spend time in the grammar part of my course. You'll notice there's a diagnostic pretest for grammar. That's a good idea to take that so you can get an idea of what your problems are. And I think that's about it. So I think make sure you're a little bit more organized, and you eliminate some of those grammatical errors, and you can certainly improve your writing score.